Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In this episode, we'll be involving the subject of ghusl. Ghusl, which means bathing, taking a shower. It has pillars. There are something called the pillars of ghusl. First, the intention. Okay, the intention usually, what does it mean? What is the definition of intention? The intention is the thing that can differentiate between the habit and the worship. And really, in all of matters of worship, we have to differentiate between a habit, a culture, and a worship. Some people are influenced by the culture, which becomes to them a matter of worship, which is not good. Okay? So the first pillar of ghusl is the intention, that you should be having the intention, okay? That you're bathing yourself, for example, taking a shower because you had wet dreams. So you're taking the shower because of this. But as I mentioned before, that a person should not be saying, I am intending to. Like people when they pray, say, I'm intending to perform Salatul Dhuhr, 4 rak'ah, praying behind the Imam. I'm afraid sometimes they say, whose resident card is 126465511. You don't need to give all of these details, okay? Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He knows your intention. You're not declaring the intention because God doesn't know what's in your heart. Come on. So the place of the intention is in the heart, is not in the tongue. And scholars say, to show you the importance of this issue, they say, if a person forgot to utter the intention by his mouth, but he had it in his heart, then his prayer is complete. There's no problem. Because that shows that the intention's place is in the heart, not in the tongue. The second pillar of ghusl, bathing, is bathing all the body. Not every single part. Some people think this. And the cause of that is the weak hadith narrated by the Prophet, falsely, that he said, تحت كل شعرة جنبة. Okay? Under every piece of hair there is janaba, which means that you have to keep making sure when you take a bath, what about this hair? There's water under it or not? Oh, come on. You don't need to do that. So this hadith is not authentic. Now we come to the obligatory kind of ghusl. What is the obligatory kind of ghusl? Number one, the discharging of semen or sperm sexually. Sexual discharge. Okay? Why did we say sexual discharge? Because in any case, if that sperm had discharged without doing anything, you're lying down just like that and it discharged, okay? Then it does not require bathing. Okay? Yeah. There is hadith narrated by Bukhari and Muslim that the Prophet ﷺ said, إِنَّمَا الْمَاءُ مِنَ الْمَاءِ. Most certainly, water should be because of water. What did he mean by this? That means if you saw that water, sexual semen, either through wet dreams or intercoursing with one's wife, so this is water, okay? So that will be requiring of you, obligatory, to use the water after that water, okay? Yeah. So let's say if you did not discharge sexually, it will follow the matter of madhi and wadi that we mentioned before. Madhi is because of extreme lifting. Wadi, madhi is because of when you have a sexual feeling, before the ejaculation, this material will be discharging. Okay? Wadi is because you're lifting something too much. So many now, which means sperm, if it discharged, it will be following the matter of those two materials. Otherwise, if it was sexually, then it requires what? Bathing. Whereas in the matter of madhi and wadi, no. You need only to purify the place, okay, whether the private part and the cloth that surrounds it, because it may be falling on the cloth. That requires of you to clean this the place, and then you take wudu only. So if this sperm had been discharged sexually, a cause of sex, then it requires ghusl, bathing, not only wudu, ablution. Yeah. But we have to clarify something here. Now this hadith, إِنَّمَا الْمَاءُ مِنَ الْمَاءِ, water is because of water. Water means to bathe yourself. It's because of water. That means it's because of this sperm. But there's another hadith where the Prophet ﷺ said, إِذَا الْتَقَى الْخِتَانَانِ وَجَبَ الْغُسُلِ, if the two private parts had met, okay, touched, okay, which means and the entering started to take place, then that requires bathing, even if you did not ejaculate. Even. Okay? This hadith is very important. The first hadith is narrated by Uthman. Okay? And they say that this hadith was abrogated. It was before. But after the Prophet said, if the two private parts had met, you know, for example, like this, they met. This is the meeting. Start to meet like that. That will require bathing, even if you did not ejaculate. Okay? We come also to this is the first one. So the discharging, sexual discharging of the sperm. The second one is wet dreams. The Prophet was asked about the woman. Should she be taken a bath if she had wet dreams? The Prophet, yes, if she saw the water, which means that also women can see the water. Okay? This hadith is narrated by Bukhari and Muslim. Now, here we have to give some detail. If a person, okay, he dreamed that he's having, sexual intercoursing, and he finds a sperm, then the bathing is obligatory. If he saw a dream but he did not see any sperm, then he should not be, it's not wajib, obligatory on him to take ghusl, bathing. It is not obligatory. The other matter, as I mentioned, the third matter is the meeting of the two private parts. We mentioned that. Okay? That means the meeting of the two private parts, the male and the female, will be obligating ghusl, even if there is no falling of the sperm. Okay? We call that in Arabic ilaj. That means something had entered into the other. This will be requiring bathing. Okay? But mere touching